Welcome to watch the video of hierarchical clustering. Actually, hierarchical clustering comes under the unsupervised based machine learning algorithm. It can be classified into agglomerative and divisive method type. Okay, so here we are provided with a data set. So in this type of hierarchical clustering, the first step is to calculate the distance between 2 points. Then after calculating the distance between 2 points, we should find the close pair and then merge it. Okay, then we are provided with the data set of point A, B, C and D. Okay, X, Y. Okay, the step 1 is to compute the distance matrix, which is the distance between 2 points, x2 minus x1 the whole square and y2 minus y1 the whole square. So how to calculate the distance? We are mapping the points A, B, C, D. So here also A, B, C, D. So A that represents 1, 2, B represents 2, 3, C represents 5, 7 and D represents 6, 8. So these are the points. So we should calculate the distance between A and A and B, A and C, A and D. So similarly for all points from the remaining points that can be located around should be calculated. Okay. So by using this distance formula, we are calculating this. For example, if we want to calculate between A and B means, so this is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So after solving this using this Euclidean distance formula, we obtain this value. So in the first step, we calculate the distance between 2 points and we define the distance matrix. Then in step 2, we find the closest pair and merge it. So here from this matrix, the smallest distance is this 1.41. So all over the matrix, if you are watching, so this is the minimum distance. So that appears between A and B and C and D also. So first we should merge A and B. Okay, we are forming a new cluster A and B. So we have to compute the distance from A and B to other points using the single linkage method. Okay, so this is how the single linkage method that working. So distance between that A, B, X, that is equal to minimum distance of this A, X and the distance of B, X. Here we can see how it can be calculated. So from this table, first you should identify the remaining points C and D. So because we are going to merge A, B, so we should put the remaining points C and D. So from that we should calculate the distance from A and B, because A and B only we are going to merge it. So we should calculate the distance from A and the distance from B from these 2 points. So from the table we know that from C to A it is 6.40 and from C to B it is 5. Likewise from D to A it is 7.81 and from D to B it is 6.40. Now the new distance of A, B, X. So when compare these 2 values, this one has the minimum distance, and when compare these 2 distance, this one has the minimum distance. So from C to AB, this is the minimum distance. From D to AB, this is the minimum distance. So we should reconstruct this distance matrix column. Okay. Now we merge this A and B into a single term A, B. Okay. Then C and D. Likewise in row also we should put this A, B, then C and D. So distance between A, B and A, B is always 0. So from A, B to C, the minimum distance that we calculate, 5. Okay. Then from A, B to D, the minimum distance that we calculated, 6.4. Then from C to this AB, this value, and then again C to C is 0. Then C to D is 1.41. C to D, that we calculated from here. Then again D to this A, B is 6.40. D to C we know from this D to C, that is also 1.41. Then D to D is 0. Okay. So now in step 3 we have to merge the next closest pair. The next closest pair is C and D. Okay. Now from the updated matrix, the smallest distance again is this 1.41. Okay. So now between the C and D, the minimum distance is this 1.41. So again we have to form a new cluster of this C and D. Okay. Now compute the distance from C, D to other cluster using this same procedure of this single linkage method. Okay. Now this distance of that A, B, C, D, that is the minimum of distance between A, B, C and distance of A, B, D. Okay. Now we have to draw this table. So this is the thing A, B. This is the thing that we are going to merge. So from C and from D, we have to calculate the remaining point. Okay. So A and B are the remaining point, and this is the thing that we are going to merge. So we have to calculate the distance between this A comma B from C. So from the table, we know that from A comma B to C, the value is 5. Okay. Then from this A comma B to D, the value is 6.40. So when compare these two things, the minimum value is 5. So we should take this one. So the new distance between the CD and the text is 5. Now the final distance matrix can be calculated by merging these AB and CD. So here also AB and CD. So from AB to AB, the distance between 2 points is 0. Okay. Now then AB to CD, that we calculated now. Okay, 5. Then CD to AB, that is also 5. Then CD to that CD is 0. Okay. Now in the final step, we have to merge all the points. Okay. Now we are having only 2 clusters remaining. One is AB. So this is cluster 1, and another thing is C comma D. This is that cluster 2. Okay. So the distance between them is 5. So we should merge this to form a final cluster of A comma B comma C comma D. So this is how the hierarchical clustering concept is working. Thank you for watching the video. Meet you in the next video.